channel. So today we are going to be talking about lip fillers and Botox as well. But yeah, so I asked you guys to ask me any questions that you guys had about Botox or fillers. So I decided maybe, I don't know, like a few weeks ago that I wanted to get my lips done, like officially do it. So it's something that I've been wanting to do like for a very long time. So ever since I was like, what, I don't know, maybe like in like 6th grade, when somebody pointed out that I had no upper lip, and that literally stuck with me forever. So I just wanted to come on here, answer some of your questions that you guys may have, and just go from there. So just a quick disclaimer, like obviously Botox and fillers isn't for everyone, and if you're one of those people, then don't comment on my post or on my video. Leave your negative comments elsewhere. Like, this is just my experience, and I want to let you guys know in case you're thinking about getting something done and you're researching it, because I learned a lot of things from people that I follow, like on YouTube, or you know, started following a lot of other people just because of the videos that they posted or their content that they posted. So I wanted to do the same thing for my viewers, and so that way you guys can do the same thing if you had any questions or if you were uncertain, or so anyways, whatever. I hope I answered some of your questions regarding my experience. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, so I asked you guys on Saturday to ask me just a couple of questions that you guys had about fillers and like Botox, because like I said, I wanted to get my lips done like for a very long time, and it's something that I thought long and hard about. The person that I decided to go through, my sister actually got her lips done first, and then she recommended me to go to her, obviously. So I did, and I had a wonderful experience. I'll link all her information down below. But first off, obviously I was super nervous, obviously, because it's something that you don't know what's going to happen, what it's going to feel like until you experience it yourself, right? So obviously I was nervous. At that time, nobody could go with me, so I literally had to go by myself. I had to put my big girl pants on and go by myself, and I went right after work, and I think it was a week after Thanksgiving is when I decided to do it. So I went, it was a Friday after work, I went to the location, and the person that was like the consultant was super nice and like answered every single question that I had. I was texting her before, so it was really nice to just have that kind of like support in a way, because obviously she's done things, she knows these questions, and you know, can answer any question that you may have. So I felt really comfortable just within like the 5 minutes of me being there and her answering every single question that I had. And trust me, I had a million questions, because it's something that you're putting on your face. Like, you don't know what it's going to look like, and you're scared. Obviously you don't want to look botched, nobody does. And just because my sister's came out really well doesn't mean mine were gonna come out well, because we have 2 different lip shapes, you know what I mean? So everybody's different. So anyways, regardless, I was just really excited, and I mean really nervous, and she answered every single question that I had. So alright, so I asked you guys, like I said on Instagram, I asked you guys to answer any if you have any questions about Botox or fillers, to go ahead and ask them. So somebody asked me, why am I so cute? I don't know, why are you so cute? And then someone else asked me if I got Botox. So no, I have not gotten Botox. I want to, I'm not opposed to it. And I mean, mind you guys, I'm 29 years old, okay? Like, this is something that I've been wanting for a very long time. It's not like, not that I'm saying that it's bad if you're 18 and you want to do it, but it's something that, you know, I wanted for a long time. I thought long and hard. I did my research on it. And same thing with Botox. I'm not opposed to it. If you feel like it's something that you want to do or something that'll help you, then obviously go for it. It's actually better if you get Botox like as soon as you start getting wrinkles, so that way it helps prevent them. So if you are 18, 21, however old you are, if you're like in your younger 20s, then yeah, if you want to do it, then go ahead. Me, I think this is a perfect age for me to just start getting things done, or like a little bit of work done per se, just to you know, keep myself looking young. So no, I have not gotten Botox, but yes, I do want to get Botox eventually. I'm not saying it'll probably be this year, obviously, because the year's almost over, but in the future I for sure will. How often would I need to get Botox for my frown lines? So from what I've read and what the research I've done is, depending on each person processes fillers or Botox differently. So it's usually anywhere between, I would say, 6 months to a year is when you would have to get it redone. Like, so for me, for example, for my lips, my doctor didn't recommend me to go back until another 6 months. So in maybe 6 months, if I see that they're going down and I want to fill them again, then I'll probably do that again. What age is best to get Botox? So like I said before, the sooner the better, obviously. So if you are, you know, beginning to get wrinkles at the age of, like, you know, 20 to like 25, I would say that's a good time to start getting Botox. Does Botox stop armpit sweat? So yes, it does actually. So that's another thing that I actually really wanted to do. My armpits are super sweaty. Like, I sweat so bad. It's disgusting and it's embarrassing sometimes. So if I wear light colored shirts in the summer, like, you can definitely tell that I'm sweating. Even if I'm not active or moving around, like, my pits just sweat. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. However, I looked into it, like I said, and if you get Botox in a certain part of your body, it comes out somewhere else. So it has to be released. So if you get Botox in your armpits, usually people sweat more in their back. So that's something that I didn't want. Like, I don't sweat in my back very much, so I'd rather just keep sweaty armpits than have a sweaty back. That's just me. Would you get fillers for your chin? Do you recommend? So I know that's a huge trend right now. People are getting fillers done, like, in their chin to make it look more chiseled, or like make their chin look a little more elongated to make like them look like they have like a heart-shaped face. I'm not opposed to it, but it's something that I never thought that I needed or really want. So at this point in my life, no, I wouldn't get fillers in my chin or my jaw. Are you my mommy? No, I am not. How much does it cost? So the doctor that I went to, her prices were the cheapest that I found in the Chicagoland area, and trust me, I looked up a lot of different doctors, and they're all in Chicago. They're all between $600 to $800 for one syringe for a lip filler. And when my sister told me that she actually does half of syringe for, I believe it was like $239 or something like that, I like was kind of sold on that too, that, you know, she does a good job and her prices are very reasonable. So I decided to do the full syringe. I started off with a half just because, like I said, I was nervous. I didn't know what I was really doing. I didn't want to botch myself, so I did half a syringe, and that basically didn't do very much. And I'll insert pictures so you guys tell the difference. And then I waited like 10 minutes like she recommended, and then I told her that I did want to continue with the other half of the syringe, so I did a full syringe. And I signed up for their app that they have to give you points, so the more you visit, the more points you get, the more things you can get for free potentially. I mean, obviously it takes a long time to get to that point, but I got $10 off for being referred. So my sister referred me, so I got $10 off, so that was pretty cool too. What is the difference between fillers and Botox? So this freezes the muscles to stop creasing and wrinkles caused by facial expressions. Fillers are used for similar substances to fill in or plump areas that have lost volume or smoothness. So basically, I would say like under eyes, like your chin, your lips, things of that sort. And then Botox is to prevent wrinkles, like it said, so more like in your forehead, like up in here, smile lines, or smile lines, or like crow's feet. Let's see, what else? Can you still eat hot chips after getting fillers in your lips? Yes, you can. However, I did not, just because I felt like it was kind of hard to eat like the following day, just because your lips are sore. And I did have bruising, which I kind of figured I was going to have, because I bruise super easily. So I ate pineapple because it's an anti-inflammatory. So I ate pineapple the week that week, and then a little bit of pineapple after, just to help with the bruising. But yeah, I guess you can. I didn't. Are you scared of eventually not being able to move your face? No, because what does it feel like? So it felt like little pinches, like it does feel like a needle is going through, but I mean, it wasn't that bad. Like, the way I talk myself out of things, like if I'm nervous or anxious about getting, you know, like things that I haven't done first, like I always think like thousands of people do this, like it can't hurt that bad, you know what I mean? So that's one way that I like calm myself down a little bit. But it literally feels like tiny little pinches, and like I said, the doctor was super amazing. She like made sure I was comfortable. She kept asking me if I was okay throughout the time, and I was like, you know, just saying yes. And it kind of just feels like certain areas felt like it was like stretching a little bit, but other than that, that's really all it felt like. It doesn't really feel any different. Where did you get your fillers? So like I said, I will link all the information down below, and I'll put her contact info. Her Instagram is actually the Wrinkle Fairy, which I think is a super cute name. But she's very popular in the Chicagoland area, and I'm sure a lot of other places as well. And I think she did an amazing job, and I will continue to go to her just because the way I was treated at that location, and I was, you know, they were compassionate and understanding that it was my first time, so they weren't just like, okay, yeah, let's put you in the chair and like let's get this done. Like, they took the time to ask me questions, make sure I was okay, make sure I was comfortable. So for that, I'm like forever grateful, and I would recommend them to literally everyone. That's why I'm making this YouTube video, so that way you guys could check her out. And yeah, that's it. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, please make sure to comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already doing so, okay? Alright, it was good talking to you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Because I believe